Alright, this is a video of my finds for last weekend. Saturday, November 2nd, 2019 and Sunday, November 3rd, 2019. Long weekend for me since I was out of power here at my house for 77 hours and 35 minutes starting Friday the 1st at 1:47 p.m. and it came back only Monday night at 7:22 p.m. but I only found out the following morning around 8:15 a.m. Anyway, long story short, here are my finds. Saturday, November 2nd, I stopped at a yard sale and all I picked up was this double CD. On switch to French. Ici j'ai juste un double CD de Delta, les années Orlando, avec 17 et 16, 33 chansons. J'avais déjà fait une copie de ce CD, là je l'ai pris pour avoir le livret qui est dedans. Je crois que j'ai payé ça. Combien j'ai payé ça? Je pense que j'ai payé ça $1. $1 pour 2 CD, so double CD by Delta for. And then I actually went to see an uncle of mine who I've managed to set an appointment with. He said he had records and a turntable for me. So the records are here. They're mostly French, mostly in bad shape, mostly stuff I already have or don't need. So I'll just for my inventory go to the. Let's start with the 45s. There's not many of them. Gloria by Laura Branigan, which I already have, of course. Ici j'ai Jean Normand, Monsieur le Grand Patron du Chapiteau du Monde avec l'Enfant des Cathédrales, en mauvais état. Moi je l'ai. Mon oncle aimait beaucoup. My uncle really loved that song. Rose Lawrence. Où vont tous ceux qu'on aime? Tout pour lui. Francis Cabrel. Cabrel et les enfants, il faudra leur dire. Gros hit. Instrumental on B-side. Picture Sleep. Indifférence de Gilbert Bécaud. On a besoin d'un idéal. Je l'ai déjà. En l'an 2001, je crois que je l'ai en 45 tours. I think I already have it on 45, but I do know I have it on LP. En l'an 2001, de Pierre Bachelet. Écris-moi. Apparemment, Frédéric François, Nina Ninouchka, Michel Thor et toute la ville en parle, 60s. He was more into LPs. What do we have here? The Dixie Rebels. The Dixie Rebels strike back with true Dixieland sound. Marie Miam en plein cœur. Girls with Brass. Vic Shern and his Corvocado trumpets and the girls from Ipanema. Oh, okay. And I need to keep it because for two reasons. It has a Beatles cover on it. You've got to hide your love away. And also because Vic Shern was the orchestra leader that accompanied the Andrews Sisters for most of their career at Decca Records. So that's Esther Farim ici. What's really interesting about this record is that when I started doing yard sales, visiting yard sales to find records, this is one of the very first records that I bought in a yard sale for my uncle, who told me he was looking for the song Viens sur la montagne by Esther Farim. Then poof, I found it. Like, I don't know, not very long after he even mentioned the record to me. And it has a lot of groove wear, but I've never found it again since then. That was around 1996, I think I found this. So now it came back to me because he gave it back to me with this lot. Marie Laforêt volume 7. Christine Chartrand à Paris, Pourquoi je t'aime. Nana Mouskouri, Tu m'oublies. Nana Mouskouri par amour. Mireille Mathieu, Mes premières chansons. Very common stuff. Très commun. Nouvelle chanson de Vieille France. Cats. I actually don't like this. I tried to play the first side. So, not my cup of tea. I think I already had this before and got rid of it, so now I have another copy to get rid of. Martine Sinclair, Ce soir l'amour est dans tes yeux. Pretty sure I already have that. Mes premières chansons numéro 1, Tex le corps. I have this in better shape. Bécaud, Gilbert Bécaud. Mireille. This is Soleil by Jean-Pierre Ferland. I have this already. Jacques Michel, Migration. I already have that. Paul Pichet, Qui appartient de beau temps. Pretty sure I already have that. Jacques Michel, Ma nouvelle saison. I have that several times. Ginette Raval, Mes grands succès. Nana Mouskouri, Quand tu chantes. Jean-Pierre Ferland. This is self-titled from 1980. René Claude, I don't know if that one has a title. It has the hit C'est notre fête aujourd'hui. Ravel Bolero, Charles Dutoit. I found in this cover, found 2 records that don't belong in there. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, all trashed. No cover in there. I already have it. Harmonium, first album, trashed. I already have it. And White Noise, empty cover. I already have this. L'important c'est la rose, Gilbert Bécaud, Whitney Houston, self-titled, Abaduc 108, Marthe Laurent, Gilbert Bécaud était venu de loin, I already have this. Joe Dassin, Jardin du Luxembourg, obviously I already have this, I collect Joe Dassin records, this is his best seller. Thérèse de Roy, Que Dieu protège notre amour, soundtrack of Zorba the Greek, seen this hundreds of times. Hugo Frey, self-titled with Chin Chin on it. Jean-Pierre Ferland, Le Show Business. Jean Lapointe démaquillé, all very common stuff. La Première Étoile, Mireille Mathieu, double album compilation of Hugo Frey. The original Theme from a Summer Place and Other Great Hits from the Movie. This is the actual copy that was lent to me back in 1986 by my uncle to put music on cassettes. They did not have a cassette recorder back then, and I had one. And I found the song Waltzing Matilda by Norman Luboff on this, and I like that song. I already have this, of course, bought it afterwards. Jean-Pierre Ferland, Dans la Mousquerie, Je chante avec toi Liberté, René Martel, big seller, lots of hits on this. I have a better copy, this one is trashed. Nana Mousquerie, Dans le soleil, dans le vent. This I'm pissed because I don't have this, and it's trashed, so I still kind of don't have it. Denise Brousseau has a cover of N'écoutez pas les idoles, sung by Serge Gainsbourg. Notre première chanson numéro 2, Tex. Le Québécois Tex le corps, je te mène avec moi, all in bad shape. Frida Boccara, Un jour un enfant. Saturday Night at the Hunter's Horn, the Black Velvet Band, etc. Home for Christmas compilation by all kinds of artists. Jacques Michel, Citoyen d'Amérique. I love this album, but I already have it a few times. L'amour est bleu, Vicky Leandros. Jean Lapointe, C'est beau le monde. I already have this. Gilbert Bécaud, self-titled, but it has L'amour, c'est l'affaire des gens, 1976. I already have it. SOS Jacques Michel, great album. I already have it. Angèle Arsenault, Libre, extremely common in Quebec, was a huge seller in circa 1977, 78. There's no year written on it, that's why I'm not sure. But yeah, I love that album, but I already have it, and it's worthless. It's very common. Le Dernier des Vrais, Tex, by Tex le corps. Compilation, Parade de succès volume 3, with Paradiso by Iris Robin on it. Thérèse de Roy, L'amour, Il faut oublier, et d'autres. Johnny Cash, The Holy Land, I couldn't stand it. I tried to play it and I got fed up after 3 minutes. This is Tijuana Country. There's no band name. This is so lame. And the record label is Meteor, and on the cover they wrote meter, and they misspelled it like here, and I think they misspelled it elsewhere in the text. Anyway, meter instead of meteor. It's so lame. And I've actually listened to the whole thing. It's correctly played, but the most soulless Tijuana record, the saddest Tijuana record I've ever heard. But the cool part is the turntable. We have a Sony PS-X40 direct drive. It doesn't say squad control, it's X-stall or metal dash lock system. So there's no pitch control. And yes, it does lock. And I tested it when I got home. Well, not when I got home. I was powerless for days. And the 33 was dead on. The 45 was slow, and I was depressed. Did some research on the internet and looked it up, and a lot of people said no, it's factory preset, you can't fix it. One guy said yeah, you have to play with you open it up and you play with the parts, and I said oh, I gotta do this. And I couldn't find what I had to play with, so I downloaded the service manual for free. And let me put it on the screen here. I have a zillion things open here. There we go. And I looked and I saw speed adjustment. All I needed to do, because here they show how to connect it to an oscillator, but I didn't need one. I had the strobe, obviously. And I just needed to find out which. Okay, so 45 RPM RV302. Then I looked at the picture. Where is RV302? And followed the line. It's this one. So I've opened it. There are a lot of screws to remove, and I fiddled with it. And I turned it one way, and it got worse. And I turned it the other way. Boom! Dead on, just like that. Probably just needed to be filled with just a little bit. Maybe there was dirt in it or something like that, because it was just too easy to fix. I was so happy. So, and it came with the instructions in French and English, and also with this alignment protractor. Alignment protractor for overhang check. So this is really cool to adjust where exactly you install the cartridge in the head shell. This is very convenient. I'm pretty glad he kept this. Cover, the lid is typically a little bit scratched, but the lid stays up. Everything's functional. I will admit I only tested the power. I haven't connected the sound yet. I'm hoping the Shure cartridge is still good. When I touch the stylus, it seems to be good. So yes, I came with a nice Shure cartridge. I'm not sure. I think it's my first Sony turntable. I don't think I have a Sony turntable. If I do, I forgot about it. But yeah, pretty hyped. I'm really glad I got this turntable. And the next day, because I had time to kill, I went to see with no power on Sunday. I went to see a guy who tricked me into looking to records that were not for sale, just for swap. And I told him I don't have any records to swap. 78. He had some records for sale, but he didn't let me look at them yet. Anyway, I ended up not buying and not leaving with any records. So I had still time to kill. I went to a flea market. And I got a few things. I got this Tintin book. Tintin et le mystère de la Toison d'Or. It was on my want list because I think it's one of the very last holes in my Tintin collection. If I don't count Tintin et l'Alphard, which is his unfinished book that comes after Tintin et les Picaros. But this was a hole in my collection I needed to fill, and it was of course first edition. Might be the only edition. I don't know if it was issued for very long, from early 60s. And it was $10. It was a little bit much for what it is, but I needed it for my collection, and the condition is great. So I said, yeah, I'm going for it. I'm paying my $10. It could have been more. And then I went back to the guy who sold me the Let It Be box set last week, and got 2 records. Nanette Workman, they're in French, both of them. Nanette Workman, Changement d'adresse, sorti en 1990 en vinyle, et c'est toutes des chansons de Serge Fiori. Et je l'avais jamais vu. Il était marqué $5. Et ici j'ai Jane Birkin, Baby Alone in Babylon, French pressing from France, great condition, 1983 record. It was marked 1999 at $20. Pretty reasonable for what it is, and total 25. We bargained it down to $22. So I forget how much it comes to. I think it comes to 17 something, and anyway, I'm too tired to calculate. Figure it out yourself. So I get that this is yeah, I got a great record, great book to put in my collection of Tintin, and this nice turntable. So despite a crappy weekend that cost me hundreds of dollars of motel, hotel, and fish that went bad in the freezer to throw out, I calculate about losing $350 because of the power, my longest power outage of my life. I'm so glad I got this turntable for my uncle. Thank you very much. And to you guys, thank you for watching through this pile of record and great turntable and other finds. Thank you for watching.